Hi guys, welcome back to another video. This is Muktadip this side, and many congratulations to all of you who are watching, who have received admission offers from IIMs, non-IIMs, your Pasandida B school or a B school which you do not want to go to, but still you have received an admission offer from. So many congratulations to all of you who have received offers. Many congratulations to all those who have received offers from the Holy Trinity, the Ahmedabad, Bangalore, Calcutta of the world. Many congratulations to all those who have received calls from CAP as well. So, guys, this video is basically about me expressing a little bit of my agony, a little bit of my gratitude, a little bit of my appreciation of my selection into the B schools. So, do watch this video till the very end, and I will be sharing with you guys admission offers from where I have received admission offers, where I have been waitlisted, where I have been rejected. Though I have not been rejected from any B school, but still, do watch this video till the very end. I have been receiving many messages from you guys asking me where I am joining. So I thought that let me make a video and put it up there for all of you to actually get an idea as to where a 99 percentiler is ending up joining. I hope I mean I do believe that many of you who are watching are 99 percentilers or very good people. So let's begin this video. So guys, first of all, let me tell you a little bit about where all I have given interviews. So I have received calls from all the IIMs except ABC. I did not receive calls from the Holy Trinity. I did not receive call from K and I. So apart from that, I received calls from all the IIMs, and I did not give non-IIM interviews, especially MDI. I did not give because I had no idea that MDI closes its admission cycle much before CAT, as well as SP Gen. And XLRI was something I did not apply for. And there are other non-IIMs which where I actually ended up giving interviews, which included MICA, which included BITSOM, which included other colleges like KJ Somaya, IMT Ghaziabad, and these colleges. So basically, among the converts, I have not been rejected from any B school, and I feel very proud to say that. And among the converts, I have been waitlisted right now at IIM Lucknow for the core program, for the ABM program, for the SM program. I have converted them. But again, I do not want to join them because they end up being a very niche kind of a program. So for example, for the core PGP program, I have been waitlisted over there. That is my best call, and I'm still waiting whether or not my waitlist will be cleared. I'm not telling you the waitlist number. Fingers crossed that I clear the waitlist and end up becoming a person who is, going to hell. I mean, IIM Lucknow, people going to IIM Lucknow, it's called that welcome to hell. So that's about it. Among the CAP colleges, I've converted all the CAP colleges, be it Udaipur, be it Raipur, Trichy, every CAP colleges I have converted. Also, since we are talking about CAP colleges, my honest ranking in terms of CAP colleges is like this. Udaipur, Trichy, they come in the very above. Then there's Raipur, Ranchi, then Kashipur, Rohtak, and then comes the rest. So these are just my rankings based on my perception and my understanding of the entire faculty, the location, the placement numbers. Do not take this as some admission advice that you should take to get into the colleges. It's absolutely not. Make your own judicious judgment before getting or going into a college. So for me, okay, all the CAP colleges I have converted. Amongst the non-IIMs, I have converted IMT Ghaziabad, KJ Somaya, none of which I'm actually willing to go. I've also converted BITSOM. BITSOM is one of the colleges which I am really looking forward to, given their international faculty, given their infrastructure, given the BITS Pilani legacy, given Mr. K.M. Birla, very invested in the college. So BITSOM is, the coming of age B school, which is potentially good and which might do very good in the coming future. It's just like they have just graduated their 2 batches, and in these 2 years only, they have given good numbers. 23.5, 24 is the average median salary. So BITSOM is a good B school, which I'm also considering. Apart from that, IIFT Delhi is also another college whose result is not yet out. So I'm still looking forward to IIFT Delhi and its result. Apart from that, MICA, I don't know why I was waitlisted in the MICA interview. And this is something which I want to share with you guys. I mean, many of you will relate that the interview, when it happened, the interviewers looked very happy, jolly with you. They were smiling all throughout. And I mean, there was a very happy-go kind of lucky vibe going around, jolly, very positive vibe. But then when the results came out, I turned out to be a waitlist. And it was a really shocking for me because I come from a marketing background. I have done mass communication. I come from a media background. I've done advertisements in my work X. I've done marketing in my work X. And going forward, also, I want to get into marketing. So in that scenario, Micah putting me into a waitlist was very, very shocking for me. And also, IIM Lucknow. I mean, when I had my IIM Lucknow interview, it was a very, very good interview. I mean, you people have watched it. It's the most watched video on my channel. All thanks to YouTube and all thanks to you guys who have showered so much love. Thank you so much. So, I don't know why IIM Lucknow also put me into a wait list. I was asked to act in front of them. The entire interview was driven on acting and stuff. But then I don't know why I was also waitlisted in the IIM Lucknow main PGP program. So that was about IIM Lucknow and Micah. About me being waitlisted. Yes, I have also converted Shillong, but then I would consider, this is again me personally, I would consider Udaipur more than Shillong just because of the locational advantage. I do not want to go into the hills and stay connected, stay disconnected away from the world. It's me personally. If I'm choosing, then I'll choose Udaipur. But then I'm still in a little bit of a confusion as to where to go, whether to go to Bitsom or whether to go to Udaipur, because both of them seem very close in terms of the fight. Obviously, Bitsom has a very less batch size, which is a plus for me. Better numbers in terms of placement figures. But then again, Udaipur has the IIM tag. Udaipur has the legacy of IIM. Udaipur is IIM. So again, that's a dilemma that I am currently in. Probably in the next week, probably in a week's time, I would be able to decide which college ultimately to choose. And apart from that, I'm also looking forward to IIFT Delhi results. If Delhi happens, IIFT Delhi happens, then IIFT Delhi it is. And if again Lucknow happens, that's again keeping my fingers crossed. If Lucknow waitlist converts, then obviously I'm going to Lucknow. Also, one more thing, guys, I just wanted to share with all of you is that recently there was a RTI which was filed by one of the students to IIM Rohtak, which actually asked them for their admission data as to how many offers they rolled out in their first admission offer list for the class of 26, the batch of 2024 to the batch of 2026, which came out on the 18th of April. And the RTI data said that around 535 or I don't remember 434 offers were given out. But then the crux of the matter is that only 19 male students were given the offer of admission in the first offer list. And amongst those 19 males in the entire country, I am very, very proud to say that I was one of those 19 male candidates who had received a final admission offer from IIM Rohtak. And I'm very lucky to actually say that I have received a final admission offer from IIM Rohtak, though I'm not joining IIM Rohtak. But then it makes me feel very proud to actually, be able to be there, wherein I am one of those 19 male candidates out of probably probably how many males have given the exam. I don't know. Let's even if I consider 50%, so out of 3 lakh aspirants who have given the exam this year, out of a 1.5 lakh students, I was one of those 19 male candidates who had received the admission offer from IIM Rohtak. So it makes me feel very proud. And this is also something which I wanted to share with CAT 2024 aspirants is that, guys, you should never ever stop believing in the power of your dreams. I never in my wildest of imagination thought that I would be able to, get in the 19, I mean, this magic number, the 19 male candidates. I never thought that I would be able to one day come in this one of the 19 male candidates who would be receiving admission offers. But then I feel very proud to actually, be there. So guys, do not ever stop believing in the power of your dreams. If you're facing some setbacks in terms of low mock scores, like, take a while, relax, analyze your scores. There's still a lot of time. There's June, July, August, September, October, and then November is the exam. There's a lot of time still left. Relax, calm down, and then again analyze your weak points, analyze where you went wrong, work on your weak areas, and then again give the mocks. And I believe you will emerge victorious. And guys, always remember, like Virat Kohli said, that like as we all are watching the IPL season, so as the thing is happening that RCB was at the bottom of the table, and then they even had just they probably had just 1% chance of qualifying into the semis. And now just look at how they have come back. They have made a comeback. And so that's like Virat Kohli says that if there is a 1% chance, I would go even with that 1%. What matters is how you see that 1%. So guys, I just wanted to say that go ahead, put all in you have, do the hard work, do not go gentle into that good night, rage against the dying of the light. Wish you all the very best, all the very best to all the cat 24 aspirants, guys. Coming back to the video again. So guys, that was my scene about the admits in the MBA colleges. So this is currently the scenario that I am currently in. I don't know why, again, that I was waitlisted in Lucknow. I don't know why I was waitlisted in Mica. But then that was something which is my agony, which is my grief that I wanted to express. Because I am very sure that many of you have given interviews which went really well, but then still you might not have even received a waitlist offer. You must have been or might have been directly rejected. So I actually, you would be able to feel with me. I also would be able to connect with you guys. Ki even after a good interview, it is, totally not up to your hands, because again, that's a composite score which gets into consideration. Your 10th, 12th, your CAT score again gets into consideration. Your graduation scores, your work expo scores. So, I mean, like this makes me into a disbelief that, like, even after having a very good interview, even after having a blaster interview, you are still not sure whether you will be getting a convert or not. So to all the CAT 2024 aspirants, I just wanted to say one thing. So focus on your CAT score more than anything else. Focus on your CAT exam more than anything else, because if your CAT score is on the higher side, if your CAT percentile is on the higher side, then most of the work becomes very easy. Because firstly, your interview shortlist is dependent majorly on your CAT percentile, majorly on your CAT score. Then again, once you've got the interview shortlist and once you've got into the interview, once you to receive actually the final admission offer, then also your CAT score, your final your CAT score and your CAT percentile is sometimes the majority driving factor. Like 45% to 50%, Udaipur has a 60% weightage to CAT even after the interview. So focus on your CAT exam and your CAT score and your CAT percentile, and focus on maximizing it as much as possible. That is what my recommendation to all the CAT 24 aspirants who are watching will be, because CAT score is actually the most important discriminating factor in terms of deciding whether you will receive an final admit or not. So that is one thing that I really want to share. Also, guys, one more thing I would like to say is that I have started a new Instagram page wherein I am sharing my daily life, and in a way where all I'm traveling. So in this, while after my interview was done, my last interview was IFT Delhi. So once the interview was done, I went to Mumbai. I then came to Delhi to meet a very good friend of mine, my childhood friend Pratyush, with whom I've been traveling so much. And then we went to Ladakh, and uske baad we went to Kedarnath. And now I am here stationed in Delhi for a while. So if any of you wants to meet up and take personal suggestions on CAT 24, you can DM me, you can comment on this video, and I will be more than happy to meet up with you guys and give personal suggestions about CAT 24. So that's one thing if you are in Delhi. And later on, I have plans of going to 3 more places, but then given the heat, I'm still reconsidering my decisions. One is obviously, I wanted to visit Golden Temple. I've never been to Golden Temple. So let's see if that happens or that turns out. So guys, that was about this video. I really hoped that this video like kind of gave you insights into where I am currently hanging in terms of my admission decision into the B school. And I hope it also answered your questions. Many of you have been asking many questions on Telegram, and I'm really sorry that I could not reply to all of you. It's just that the last 3 months, January, February, March, after CAT results, it was very consuming in terms of interview preps. So I just needed some break. And once MBA starts, once I get into this phase of MBA, I will not get a little bit of a time to actually go and travel. That's why I utilize this time as much as possible to travel. Do subscribe to this channel, guys, if you haven't. If you are a new person who's watching this, if you're new to this channel, please do subscribe, because I will be making more and more videos on daily life in a B school, and my vlogs will be coming up very soon. And guys, CAT 2024 content also, I could not get time to actually curate them and make them. They are in the process of making, and I will be releasing them very soon, probably by the end of this month. So do stay tuned. And there are very important collabs that are lined up. So guys, you will get to know in a very short span of time about the collabs. Do follow me on Instagram to actually get a regular basis update in terms of what's coming up next, where I am traveling next, and what's actually going ahead in my life as a B school aspirant. I'm not a B school aspirant, like a student of a B school. So do follow me on Instagram. I'll link down my Instagram ID down below, and here also you can find it here. Do subscribe to this channel, like this video, and there's nothing to share much, but then thank you so much for watching. And again, many congratulations to all of you who have received final admission offers, and to all the CAT 24 aspirants, wish you all the very best for your preparation journey. Start giving mock tests from now on. The early on you start, the better it is. So start giving mock tests. Wish you all the very best, and thank you so much for watching, guys. And people from Delhi, I'm here till about another month. So if you want to catch up, I'm ready to meet all of you and give you personal suggestions. Thank you so much, guys. Bye bye. Take care.